41 Speedway. Good evening and welcome back, race fans. Thank you to each and every one of you for coming out here tonight. Get set, get ready for an exciting show. Grab a hold of the edge of your seat. You're going to need it. I'm telling you what a field of cars have assembled here. Pit side 31 Gandridge Chevrolet Sport Mods, 38 of our Appleton Camping Center stock cars, and 79 Tri-County Heating Modifieds. $1,000 on the line for both stock cars and sport mods. And courtesy of Quiet Woods RV, $10,000 tonight. Tomorrow night, a mirror image, another $10,000 payday for the modified. So, plus you got the $1,000 bonus from Jim's County Line. So, one modified driver potentially for 2 days' work could take home an unprecedented $21,000. Could go back to, well, one of 10 different states represented here this week. I always want to say weekend, but our week tomorrow night, mirror image show. You'll see heat races, B features and features for all divisions, so you will not be shorted on the racing by any means. Well, as we're taking a look here, Gandridge Chevrolet Sport Mod Heat Race number 1 of 4 will be ready to make their way to the Speedway here just momentarily. Here's the story, 8 laps of distance. The top 4 cars will automatically move to tonight's A main event. Top 4 will move down to that tech area, and as always, all the winners make their way on down to the O'Reilly Auto Parts, Johnny Vapes, Tri-County Heating Victory Lane. Joe's down there awaiting their arrival. I see Window Liquor Towing and Recovery. They've made their way down in the bottom there of turn number 3. Well, Sport Mod Heat Race number 1 of 4 come to the Speedway. Hey, happy birthday goes out to Joe Miller. Joe's celebrating tonight with us here at 141. Happy birthday to you, Joe. Well, Zach Robb out of Antigo. J&J Potato, car number 74, your pole sitter here, pulling out the number 1 pill. Travis Schmidt, the Plymouth driver, car number 3 to the outside. Dakota Johnson out of Burnett. Dakota, the car number 40J, starting inside row 2. His partner in that row, out of Brussels, a 15 of Craig Dorner. Driver out of Campbellsport, Colton Rail, and that car number 89R, starting inside row number 3. And the driver from Oshkosh at 10F, it is Mitchell Fairbank. Hard Charge and Rage chassis, car number 7, Brady Harshberger. He calls Fond du Lac home. Brady starting inside row number 4, and his partner from 8th, Cole Slazewski out of Pulaski. Cole in that car number 36C. Send around here just a lap or two, let them get a feel for the racetrack, make sure we are ready to go green flag racing. Well, we'll run through our heat races, our B main events. Sport Mod Stock Car feature, we'll do a 15 to 20 minute track prep session right before the 50-lap modified A main. 1 to go, the command from the flag stand, and we will be green, the 16th annual Quiet Woods RV Clash at the Creek. Zach Robb out of Anago, right there on the bubble. Travis Schmidt to the outside. You heard him clean out the carburetors off turn number 2. Dragging the brake pedal a little bit. Get these cars up in the bars. 8 cars, 8 laps. 4 cars to the A main. Tracy waves a green, and we're underway. Wow, Rob, look at that. 5 car length advantage over Schmidt. They'll look to go 3 wide down the back straightaway. Dakota Johnson riding in the number 3 spot. A little bit of contact. Dorner straightens it back out in the 15. Craig Dorner washes up the hill just a little bit. There in the 15, still holds on to 4th. I'm watching the 7 of Brady Harshberger, looking for that outside lane to come to him in the 7 car. Harshberger now to the inside of Colton Rail. Just ahead of them, it's Mitchell Fairbank in that car number 10F. Fairbank riding the number 5 spot, 1 spot for moving on. Coming to lap number 3 with 5 to go, it is all Zach Robb in the car number 74. $1,000 on the line for the victor in this evening's Gandrud Automotive Sport Mod A main. Craig Dorn in the car number 15 is still in the 3rd spot. Dakota Johnson in the 40J car. That is Dakota Johnson just in front of Mitchell Fairbank in the car number 10F. Fairbank now in the 10F car, taking it deep into turn number 3. Good race. Oh, the 40J. Dakota Johnson slides up. Fairbank to the inside. Fairbank to 3rd. Now the driver that came from the final starting row. Whoa, Johnson around to the 40J. Rolls to the infield. We'll keep it green with 2 to go. Brady Harshberger's up on the wheel in the 7 car with 2 to go. Harshberger in the 7 looks ahead to Mitchell Fairbanks, car number 10F. Trying to run him on down. 2 car lengths separate Brady Harshberger and the B main and the A main. They'll flash to the white flag. Zach Robb one final time in that 74J. Robb brings it home to the first checkered flag of the night in the 74. Top 4 moving on. Mitchell Fairbank, the car number 10 in 4th. 3rd, we'll go to Craig Dorner in the 15. The number 2 spot to Plymouth's Travis Schmidt. And how about it, Zach Robb, race fans, at J&J Potato, car number 74, rolling across the scales and headed to victory lane. Gandrud Automotive Heat number 2, looking for another 4 cars to move on. Dustin Marquardt. Great to see Dustin with us each race night there in the Graymont 24 out of Gillett. To his outside, picked up a $1,000 payday earlier this year in the Sport Mods. That is Jake Carpenter, car number 53 out of Titletown. Cody Ross, one of the former track champions from Sturgeon Bay in the car number 14. Cody starting inside, row number 2 into the outside. Emmett Kiley out of De Pere, the 03E. Jake Maurer out of Green Bay, car number 565, and Chris Kucha, 23K, will make up row number 3. Mike Plate out of Alders, car number 55P. Mike starting inside 4th row, and out of Trivers, it's Ricky Mott. Ricky Mott in that car number 21M. Here we go, another 8 cars, 8-pack, 8 laps, 4 right to the A main. Gandrud Automotive Sport Mod Heat number 2. The pace begins to quicken. Tracy looks him over, he likes it, and we've got a green. The Ideal Air, car number 53, Jake Carpenter, look at that. Rocketing to the top spot, 3 wide on back of the field. They keep them straight. Mike Plate coming to the inside of that 55P. Mike Plate advancing a couple positions, looking through the field, lap number 1. It is all Jake Carpenter. Dustin Marquardt, Cody Ross, that's 1, 2, and 3. Then Jake Maurer. Jake Maurer currently in the 4th and final transfer spot, but keep an eye on the Focus Realty Group. Car number 23, Chris Kucha. Chris, the car number 23K, and from the back row, Mike Plate, the car number 55. Your race for the number 2 spot. Dustin Marquardt's got into the M24. Work into the left quarter panel. That was Cody Ross. Cody Ross there in the Paul, Georgia. Car number 14. Off turn number 2. Maurer slides up in the 565. Kucha's there. Look at him backing into turn number 3. We've got a race for 4th. The final spot to the A main. Maurer's got it. Kucha wants it in the 23K. Maurer running the middle line. Kucha down on the inside. They'll hustle. Drag race down the back straightaway to the Performance Bodies and Parts, turn number 3. Jake Carpenter, the Ideal Air, car number 53. Wheeling it in masterful style with 2 to go. Still in second, you've got Dustin Marquardt, the M24. Cody Ross in 3rd. Maurer in the 4th spot. Chris Kucha. Kucha slides up the hill. That opens up the door for the 55. Mike Plate. Plate coming for row number 4. Just 1 spot from moving on to the white flag. A quarter mile remains for Green Bay's Jake Carpenter. Checkered flag for Carpenter. There you see on the lap leaderboard, top 4 moving on. Jake Maurer, 4th, the 565. Cody Ross in that 3rd position, the car number 14. Dustin Marquardt, a nice run in the M24. And back into victory lane, the Ideal Air, car number 53 out of Green Bay. How about a round of applause? It is Jake Carpenter. Gandrud Automotive, heat number 3, Taylor Hochschild. Taylor, car number 26 out of Greenville, your pole sitter. And to the right-hand side out of Bondwell, you'll see Sean Falk in the 27F car. Robert Witkoff picked up a feature win on opening night, his first one here in 7 years. Picked up a $2,500 payday on Sunday night at Luxie Raceway. So Robert Witkoff out of Green Bay starting inside row number 2. And to the outside, he's got 3 feature wins on the season. That is Corey Kempkus in that 07 out of Appleton. Shane Barr from Greenville. Shane at the car number 58. Bruce Bell in the hard charger out of Eagle River. The Central Timber 22B car, those 2 drivers make up row number 3. Bob Collin Racing, car number 29S, picked up a feature win here 1 month ago. Colton C. out of Chilton, and Briar Haas out of Neenah. Briar Haas in the car number 8, your final starter. Caution light will stay out. Jake Maurer trying to get him off the Speedway up there on turn number 2. Window Liquor towing and recovery. Rolling on up there. Can't thank each and every one of you enough for being out here with us tonight. Welcome again to those of you joining us on FloRacing, the best in the business in motorsports coverage. There's Carpenter dismounting from the 53 car. Getting the bumpers to match up there. Actually, Mitchell Fairbank, that 10F there. We've got Mitchell taken care of. All right, we're ready to go green the next time off turn number 4, Gandrud Automotive. Heat number 3 of 4 for your Sport Mod division. Taylor Hochschild, Sean Falk. That is row number 1. 8 cars, 8 laps. A quartet of cars moving right to the A main. We're green. Whoa, Shane Barr deep into turn number 3, a little bit too hot and heavy. Into Bellin's car number 22. Out in front, it is Taylor Hofschild, your leader, Corey Kempkus, sitting in the second spot. Caution flag is out. Briar Haas coming to a rest up on the top side there of turn number 4. All right, here we go. Ready to come back to the green. The next time off turn number 4, Taylor Hofschild. Taylor in that car number 26. Out in front, you've got Corey Kempkus. Kempkus sitting in that 2 spot in the 07 car. Sean Falk in the 3rd position. Bruce Bellin able to continue on. You see a little left side damage and right side on Shane Barr in the car number 58. Keep an eye on Colton C, the 29 SC, right outside of Bellin's 22 car. Colton, 1 feature win on the season. 2 laps are in the books, 6 remain. We're green off turn 4 one more time. Bruce Bellin coming to the inside. Bellin started outside run number 3. A little bit beaten and battered, but he's still driving it to the front. The Central Timber Sidebiter 22B. Moving to the outside lane is Shane Barr. Shane looking to the outside of the car number 58. Sean just ahead of him. Sean Falk has got the position in that 27. Barr rolling the high side through 3 and 4. Whoa, Barr into the wall. Spoiler hanging off, sheet metal damage. He's still moving forward. Shane Barr still on a mission, trying to hold on to the top 4 spots. Colton C, don't count out the 27 or the 29. 3 cars racing for the final transfer spot. Out in front is still Taylor Hofschild. Hofschild, Corey Kempkus, Bruce Bellin. That is 1, 2, and 3 with a pair of laps remaining off turn 4. Kempkus taking a look to the inside of Taylor Hofschild's 26 car. Nothing is there. Hofschild slides up high. They'll come into the white flag. Quarter mile remains. The Bauman Trucking. Hank and Karen's Pub and Grill. Car number 07 of Corey Kempkus in second. How about this for 4th? Shane Barr, Colton C. Watch the race for 4th into turn number 3. Check it is out. It will be Taylor Hofschild. Home in 4th will be Shane Barr. Well, they'll have a little sheet metal work to do on Barr's car number 58 before the A main. They've got some time, so Barr moving on. Just in front of him, Bruce Bellin of the car number 22B, Corey Kempkus. The Hank and Karen's Pub and Grill, car number 07. And it is Taylor Hofschild, Taylor out of Greenfield, grabbing the win in Gandrud Automotive heat number 3. 4th and final heat race out of Beaver Dam, Derek Failing, the car number 25 extra pole sitter. Derek from P1, his partner in that row, Jacob Renz out of Brandon in the 3R. Craig Gessner, sharp looking Matco Tools, got number 14G inside, row number 2 to the outside from Algoma. It'll be Alec Weary in the 1C. Hortonville's Ryan Schmidt, the 464. Trevor Maurer out of Luxembourg in the 56T. And right now, the number 1 man in points, and well, he's starting to tail. Don't look for him to stay there long. Out of Casco, Coy Valise, the 17V. 7 strong for 8 laps. Derek Failing out of Beaver Dam. Jacob Renz to the outside. The pace quickens. We go green off turn 4 quickly. 3 wide from the drop of the green. Top 2 trying to pull away. Craig Gessner there in the Matco Tools, car number 14. Renz falling back in the car number 3. Then you've got Ryan Schmidt looking the 464 to the left quarter panel, the left door of Jacob Renz. Derek Failing, Alec Weary, still 1st and 2nd. Craig Gessner is in 3rd. 3-car battle shaping up for the final transfer spot. Wren slides up the hill. Coy Valise keeping an eye on the 17 and the 464 of Ryan Schmidt. Schmidt hanging it out just a little bit. Valise is there. Taking a look to the inside. Out in front, it is still Derek Failing. Alec Weary in that number 2 spot. Now look at that. Schmidt slides up. Coy Valise is 17. Coy will slide into the number 4 spot. Possibly looking to take third away from Gester in the car number 14. Derek Failing comes under the white flag. Alec Weary still in the number 2 spot. Coy Valise in third. Ryan Schmidt at the 464. Coming to the inside. He'll grab fourth. They'll come to the checkered one final time. It is Derek Failing. Ryan Schmidt out of Hortonville in that 464. Able to finish in that number 4 spot and move to the A main. Coy Valise started dead last in this one. Brings it home in third in the 17V. He'll move to the A main. Algoma's Alec Weary. Alec, the car number 1C, advancing as well. And he hails from Beaver Dam, race fans. How about it for the 25X car of Derek Failing? The Class 2 Tough to Tame Appleton Camping Center Stock Car Heat Race number 1 of 4. Ready to make their way to the Speedway. 38 strong here this evening. 38. The Class 2 Tough to Tame. Top 4 are moving right to the A main. The remainder of the field will come out of our B mains this evening. 8 laps of distance. Well, one of the guys doing double duty here this weekend, coming to us out of Beatrice, Nebraska, Jordan Grabowski. It's Graybo pulling out the number 1 pill, starting from the pole position, and Will Hefts out of Shawano, the car number 28W, starting alongside. Inside row number 2 from Denmark, Cole Cherneski, car number 21CZ, and from Hortonville, right here in the Outlaw, chassis suspension 525, it is Chase Parker. Caden Lemieux out of Sturgeon Bay, Caden the car number 3L, starting inside row number 3, and to the outside, Adam Malone, the 03W of Tim Warner. Row 4 from West Allis, rookie racer this year in the stock cars, Charlie Cincinnati out of West Allis. And to the outside from Shawano, it's the 25N of Trent Nolan. Driver out of Lena, you'll see Sean Wagner inside row number 5, that car number 55W. And from Whitelaw, the Clink Equipment Team Motorsports car number 50R of Logan Rohde. Put a little moisture down there, the front chute just up through turns number 1 and 2. Take just a lap or 2, get that rolled in. Moments away from going green here in our Appleton Camping Center Heat Race number 1 of 4. Well, and if you like to soccer racing, man, we're just a month away from the Appleton Camping Center King of the Creek 7. That is the $10,000 payday for this division. That'll be July 15th, 16th, and 17th. Mark that one on your calendars. A great event you definitely don't want to miss for the stock car fans. All right, we're ready to go green. The next time off turn number 4. Hey, don't forget, see Frank down there in the Summer Hummer and Old Fashioned stand. Couple Wisconsin traditions. Derek Failing enjoying himself down in Victory Lane. All right, Graybo out of Beatrice. Jordan Grabowski, your pole sitter. Will Hefts out of Shawano to the outside. 10 cars, 8 laps. Only 4 are moving right to tonight's 25 lap, 1,000 win A-Main. Grabowski and Hefts, they start to pick up the pace ever so slowly. We're looking for it, and we've got it. They come to the green, 3 wide. Look at Chase Parker. Chase Parker, the 525, rocketing through the middle, now to the outside of Cole Charneski's car number 21. They're 3, now 4 wide into turn number 3. Whoa, Grabowski gets tight. Grabowski slides up the hill in the car number 30. Cole Charneski will come to the inside of the 21 CZ. Chase Parker is up on the wheel in the Outlaw 525. Oh, trouble here in the front straightaway. Wagner gets it straight back out. Nolan continues down to the inside. He'll continue on around as well. The 3L. Caden Lemieux right now. Caden Lemieux, your final transfer car. On his heels, watch Charlie Cincinnati in the car number 1. The 03 of Tim Warner. Tim Warner, the car number 03. Logan Rohde, the 50. Look at Warner. Warner taking a peek to the outside lane, trying to come around Charlie Cincinnati. They'll race on down. It is still Charneski in the 21. Grabowski trying to get back to the top spot. Coming on down this time with 2 laps to go. Tim Warner is on the move. Watch the Ultimate 03. He was your feature winner here 2 weeks ago. Trying to move on by Caden Lemieux, car number 3L. Warner to the outside. Charneski, Grabowski, 1 and 2 into turn number 1. Jordan Grabowski pulls alongside. Charneski's got it. Grabowski hammered down on the outside of the checkers. It'll be Cole Charneski. Tim Warner breaking into the top 4 in that 03W car. Chase Parker brings the 525 home in third. Nice run for that second spot. Jordan Grabowski didn't like settling for a second, I'll guarantee you, but that's where he's at. And picking up heat race number 1. How about it for the 21 CZ out of Denmark? It is Cole Charneski. Stock car heat number 2. Giving it eyes out of Pulaski, the D26-year pole sitter to the outside. Josh Murkowski, it's Merchant, the 81X car. Pulaski, Wisconsin's Ronnie Christopher. 71Z starting inside row 2. And his partner in that row, out of Kaukauna, you'll see Chris Lowenhagen in the 10L. Aaron Kartz, car number 40K inside row 3. And out of Hortonville, it's Clint Evans in the 21 car. Row 4 from Brookfield, the NNS Towing, car number 40 of Alex Crasper. And his partner in that row, Aaron Stolp. Aaron out of Swamico in the 19S car. And from Green Bay, it is Austin Jansen, the car number 24. From 10th, Little Swamico's K9 of Tyler Wilson. Well, this has become a familiar sight this spring, rain. See, once it starts getting that shine on the racetrack, a little bit too slick, we're going to have the cars pull off because it just makes it harder and harder to get it laid back in. So shouldn't be too long with this little delay. So we'll just sit tight here for a few moments. Like we're just about out of this. Should hopefully not take too long. Probably, I'm guessing, 15, 20 minutes to bring the track right back in and ready to go back to green flag racing. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times you're sitting here, no forecast rain, and oh, guess what? It's raining out. Getting very used to that. This past Saturday had 193 cars signed into the pit area and no chance of rain. Well, here it comes, 7 o'clock. Here's the rain. I know it. She didn't get the memo. Umbrellas are bad luck at a racetrack. That's all right. But they do come in handy when it rains at a racetrack, so hats off, or umbrellas off there. Yeah, look at the pond down there is still coming down a little bit. So, hey, you got a few moments here to just sit tight, stop, take cover in the left turn lounge. Hey, I guess you're going to be stuck in a rainstorm. At least you got a lounge close by. It's not a rainstorm. I guess just a little intermittent delay here. So we'll sit tight. We'll get things groomed back in and definitely ready to go. Get set to resume. Like I said, probably have to bring a little equipment out. We'll get the racetrack re-groomed and ready to get back underway. Tomorrow night, just as a quick reminder, 6 o'clock start time. The gates do open up at 3 p.m. You'll see an exact mirror image of this evening's racing program.